That's fine. Do you know the phases?
Yeah.
Great. That's my main thing.
Yeah, I know the phases, and I'm aware that the stack is similar, or like the stack and like priority is relatively the same as like Magic.
Yes.
I think there's just like a little bit of some keywords that I'm still not familiar on, but I think some of these cards in the starter deck at least explain most of it. But this is a learning game, so at any point, if anybody's in here, like, scream and tell me, you know, that's not how it works, or that's what that does, etc.
Yeah. I may have chosen the worst deck for someone who's new, but we'll find out.
I don't mind. I'd rather learn, you know, going kind of head in.
Yeah. We'll see how well I can explain things. Is the main thing.
You can do a half cut then, whenever.
Okay. Finish on this one then. And I'll do a third off top. Good.
Then 2-die high roll, or
2d6 high roll, yes.
cool. I rolled an 8.
8. Could you roll for me too?
Yeah, absolutely. 8. I'll roll again.
For you again.
That's a 2. Yeah, you got it. So in Grand Archive, is the highest die roll, do they get to choose first or second?
Highest is whoever goes first.
Okay, so it's similar to Digimon. Okay.
And then in subsequent games, whoever lost gets to choose.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
So I go first. Now I need to remember, because I played this last Saturday, but I played Pokemon since then. Spirit of Serene Fire?
Yep.
This will have me glimpse the top 6 cards of my deck. Cry, 6 cards. And that's before I draw them. So put 1 to bottom, 2 to bottom, 3 to bottom. And I think that's it. Put 3 to bottom.
So Glimpse is different than Scry, where you can choose top and bottom, right?
You choose top and bottom and what order they go in.
Gotcha. Cool.
So I'll put these 3 to top and then draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am content to pass the turn to you.
I will materialize also Spirit of Fire and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then does the second turn player draw then for turn?
They do draw for turn.
Okay, so I have my 7. I'll draw for turn. All right, let's go with we will set this in memory.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
I tried to zoom in on your camera. I closed out the Discord.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Yep. So we're paying.
I'm paying, paying 3, and I think I want to go with this one. Let's just go with the Imperial Rifleman.
Just stat line and effect.
1 and 1 attack and 2 health, or I'm not sure what they call it in Grand Archive.
Health is fine.
Cool.
Lots of terms get thrown around.
Right.
His effect is.
So he has range 2, and then class bonus is on enter. He becomes distant.
Okay.
And I guess we just pass the turn there.
end step,
Yes.
I will at fast speed play Fast Cure. Put down 2 cards.
And that does what?
If my influence, so cards in hand and memory, is lower than yours, I heal 4. Recover 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I have taken 0 damage, so it's just there.
Fair enough.
Second part of it is floating memory. So I can banish it to pay for one of the material deck costs.
Yep.
So I will materialize Arisanna 1. Banish Fast Cure. Pay for it. Now we have herbs. Let's see what we get. I have actual herb dice here.
Oh, sick.
We have a blue flower and a blue root. These are tokens. The blue flower lets me recover 1 when I sacrifice it. Mana root, so the blue root lets me get 1 level until the end of turn. That's my on enter for Arisanna.
Yep.
I'll recollect. Draw for turn. And I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Materialize. So I will.
Tap, which you don't need to do this.
Yeah.
Good to get in the habit.
I'll go into the level 1 Diana. 1 through 3 or 2, 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. 4. So then we'll banish the take aim.
Okay.
And then recollect and then draw. And then
I could also throw out. I noticed that you didn't attack with your rifleman last turn. So
yeah, I thought about I thought about that immediately. Yeah, I also did misplay before my turn as well, but that's okay. That's why I'm learning the ins and outs of the deck too. Let's just pay 3 and play a supply drone.
That's a 0/4. Lets you materialize a bullet at the beginning of each of your recollection steps.
Yes, with the memory cost of 0.
Okay.
And then we will. Do you? So in this game, do you have to announce that you're going into a battle phase, or just choose to swing with something? Do you know?
Every time you swing with something, you enter a combat phase.
That's right. Okay, that's what I thought.
And when you do damage, that's the last step of the combat phase. It ends, but you can still attack with other things to start new combat phase.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So once again, it's just like somewhere like One Piece in the Digimon TCG. So we'll go 1 into your champion.
In response to that,
Oh.
I will play Reprogram. I'll pay 1 for this and 1 for this and 2 for this.
And what does Reprogram?
Reprogram is a floating memory card that when I play it, says that up to 1 target ally gets -1 attack until the end of the turn. I will target your Imperial Rifleman. There is additional text if he is an automaton, but he's not. So that's
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that resolves then. We will pass to you then.
okay. I will materialize Arisanna level 2. Banishing floating memory, which I have to declare before my roll.
Yep.
And then, do I have a die here that isn't an herb die? I do. We roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for banish. 1 is banished.
Yep.
6. We banish Astrocyte and reprogram. Level 1 to Arisanna level 2. And on enter, we gather twice. Both more herb dice. We got another mana root, which is blue flower. And we get a razor vine, which is
and there's 6 different herb types, correct? Am I right on that?
There are 6 different herbs. There are 3 effects spread across them.
Gotcha. Okay.
All the flowers will have recover. all the roots will have level gain, and all the plants will have cycle.
Okay.
Cycle in this case is just putting a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck and then drawing one.
Okay.
It's not a keyword. Cycling is different.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
every case, but yeah. I'll recollect. Draw. Okay, I'll go to my end step.
Hmm.
Now my end step leaves Arisanna's inherited effect. Sacrifice 2 herbs with the same name and draw a card.
Yep. And then I have priority before you end your turn, right?
You have priority at my end step.
Yeah.
You have priority in response to Arisanna.
And then do I have
You have
priority
moving out of my main phase.
And then do I have priority after that effect resolves for Arisanna?
After the effect resolves for Arisanna. That's an end step. I don't think so, since there isn't anything else on the stack at that point. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me, anyone who's watching.
If that's the case, so if you choose want to do that, so I guess when you activate that ability for now, I would like to pay to backstep that fast feed my Imperial Rifleman. He would just become distant, and I would draw a card.
Resolves.
Okay, so then I'll draw, and then he is distant until the end of my turn.
The mana gets sacrificed. I draw this card. And it is your turn.
Cool. So then I will awaken. Do I go? And then I guess in my recollection phase, the turn player has priority over what abilities go on the stack. Like, would I materialize first and then supply drone, or would supply drone go first, then recollect? Would you know?
So supply drone says the beginning of your recollection, right?
Yes.
The phases go, you wake up, then you materialize, then you recollect.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Recollect. Whoops. I was getting that for some reason the same. So we'll materialize into Diana Deadly Duelist, cost of 2. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you know what? Here, we'll make it easier. This is just the leftmost card on my end. If you want to just tell me what to use.
Like when you have your finger on is 5?
This is 1. Sorry.
That's 1. Pick 3 and 4.
So
Yes.
evasive maneuver and backstep
Are banished.
Yes.
Typically, we'll keep the piles separate from each other instead of.
Yeah. I like it like this, honestly. Yeah. And then, so this is the card I drew from the backstep previously. So then I will now go into my recollection. Beginning of recollection, I will materialize a bullet card.
You have the trigger there. I have no responses to the trigger.
Okay. What do I want?
Also, don't forget your on-enter trigger from Diana level 2.
Oh, she does. Yeah, material a bullet.
The on-enter will happen before the.
Can you have more than one item on the field?
Yes.
Okay.
Herbs are items, as an example.
Okay, that makes sense. So we'll do Taser Shut off Diana.
Taser Shut off Diana, sure.
And then off the supply drone. Bullet. Penetrate around. And they're both cost of 0. This one specifically costs 0. This one doesn't say anything for it. Just pays the cost if there is one. So then I will recollect and then draw.
Okay. Rifleman is distant.
Yes. So he gets he has range 2, so he's technically 3 attack right now. While he's distant. I will use Diana's maybe I wait on that. No, I'll use it now. I'm curious. So I'm gonna lineage release, materialize a gun card from the material deck.
Okay, that banishment.
Okay, so that does get banished. Perfect. Gun do I want? Do quick draw piercer, and this has 2 durability and 1 attack. Thinking, what do I do here? Let's go attack for 3 at your champion.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 5.
In response to your swing, I'll play Resolute Stand. I will pay 1, 2, and 3.
And that does...
I will target my champion. If target units would be dealt attack damage this turn, prevent 3 of that damage. Applies for every instance of damage this turn. Combat damage.
How does that read again? I'm sorry.
If target unit would be dealt attack damage this turn, prevent 3 of that damage.
Do champions count as units?
Units and are champions and allies.
Okay. Yep, that resolves.
Okay.
Let's load the taser shot into the quick draw piercer. Just 1 attack on champion hit until the beginning of your next turn. So my next turn, whenever the hit champion would level up, it deals 4 unpreventable damage.
I'll go ahead and throw this in before you do that.
Yeah.
Since I prevent every instance of 3 or less.
Oh, okay. So
it's ways to make Diana do more damage.
Okay. 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 I wasn't sure if that's worked. Thank you.
On hit is triggered when you do damage.
Gotcha. Oh. Go 1, 2, and go for an automaton bomber. It's a 1/2, ranged 4. If it's distant, it gets +4 attack. Class bonus, floating memory.
Health does it have again? Sorry.
It's 1 attack, 2 health.
1 attack, 2 health. Okay.
So with that, I'm going to pass to you.
Nothing on your end step. Go to materialization.
Mhm.
I will materialize Arisanna level 3, Astral Zenith. Who knows?
Yeah. Is that the stargazing one?
This is once per turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay a card's star calling cost.
Yep, that's what it is, star calling. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll banish my memory because I
Yep.
have 3 memory, none in floating. Very Grief, Astral Seal, and Fast Cure.
Okay.
Level up. Recollect and draw. I will play Scry the Skies. Glimpse 3, which is my level.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It's an interesting one. Bottom 1, 2 to top.
Okay.
Draw a card to memory. Then I will pass my turn to you.
No responses to anything, so I'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Awake. I do think I want to go straight into my level 3, 4/3. So we'll banish Mindbreak, Bullet, Force Load, and Umbra Sight.
Okay.
And then draw for turn. I guess
Oh,
on
yeah,
on
enters.
enter. Yeah, sorry. On enter, she becomes distant. And then I guess at the beginning of my recollection, I can get a bullet. We'll take the plated bullet, and then I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's load the plated bullet into the quick draw piercer.
Okay.
It's a 2 attack. And then let's go. Let's just go 1 attack for now at your champion.
I will take 1 first blood.
And what's Arisanna's base health?
Arisanna's health at this point is 25.
Okay.
Damage counts up.
Yep.
So I'm at 1.
Diana's is also 25.
Yes. That's the standard for level 3 champions.
Okay. Perfect. I think I'll pay 1.
Some champions just decide they're more tanky than that.
Gotcha. I'll pay 1. And we'll just fast speed evasive maneuvers on the automaton bomber. Prevents the next 2 damage that we dealt to target unit this turn. If that unit is a ranger, which it's a ranger automaton, it becomes distant.
Sure.
So then we will go 5 attack at Arisanna.
That's range 4, right?
Yes.
I'll go to 6.
And I will go attack with the champion for 3.
3 plus ranged, right?
Yeah. It's the 1 and then the 2 from the bullet.
1 for gun, 2 for
And
bullet,
then
2 for Diana being ranged.
yes. Or is that the inherited from the lineage that gets the inherited effect? She doesn't have a.
Inherited from the Diana too.
Okay, I did not know that a lot of these effects actually stack like that.
Only ones that have inherited effects.
Okay.
So I have an inherited effect. You have 1.
Okay.
There aren't too many of those in the game.
And then this does have an on champion hit. I'm sure you know this, but just for
the on champion hit, so I'll take a creeping torment.
Yeah, so it's what 3, so 5 total.
Yep, 5 total. So I go to 11. Quick draw loses a durability, and I get a creeping torment.
Yep, and then I'll lose durability. This is renewable, so it'll go back into the material deck.
Yes.
That's past turn. I have no cards in hand.
I will do nothing on your end.
Just don't one-shot me.
I'm not going to one-shot you. This deck does not one-shot you. I'll materialize Necklace of Foresight.
Okay.
It costs 1 less to materialize because I am a cleric. So currently it costs 0. I can banish it to Glimpse 4.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and recollect. Draw. Use Necklace of Foresight. Banish it. Glimpse 4.
Okie
1, 2, 3, 4. I will use my free Star Calling for the turn.
Okay.
On Meteor Strike.
Is that like the board wipe one?
This is one of the board wipe ones.
Okay. How much damage does it do?
This one will deal 3. So in order to Star Call, I have to put all the rest of the cards I glimpse to the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
So this is 3 damage, all units except for my champion.
Okay, so it will kill these, and then this does have 4 health, so that one will stay alive.
And then Diana will take 3.
Yes.
I will... Every second card I draw, right?
Yes, yeah. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, deal 2 unpreventable damage to this object.
I will brew Potion of Healing Its brew cost allows me to not pay reserve cost if I sacrifice the prerequisite herbs. This requires 2 herbs of any type. Sacrifice 2 herbs to get healing potion.
And then healing potion heals how how much, I assume?
Healing potion, I can use it to recover 5.
Oh, nice.
And I will pass my turn to you. I have 3 cards in hand.
One tap. Can you materialize a weapon even though you have a weapon on field? Would it replace the current one?
It does not replace the current one.
So you can have more than one weapon on the field as well?
Yes. The only thing that you can't have more than one on a field at a time is champions and objects that have the keyword unique.
Gotcha. Okay, then I will not materialize anything. Other than, I guess, a bullet for 0, and then I'll recollect and draw for turn.
Okay.
I will banish this automaton bomber for the floating memory and use it for idle thoughts, which is just look at the top 4 and then put them back in any order.
Okay, so here's how this interaction works.
Yes, go ahead.
You can banish floating memory to pay for material deck cards.
Oh, okay.
And only that, right? So idle thoughts is typically used on the first turn, second
Right.
turn, so that you can pay for your cards.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize that.
Pay 1 card for idle.
Okay, then yeah, we don't want to do that.
It's not a terrible idea, especially if you're not going to play anything else.
Right. All right. Well, then we will just load this plated bullet to the quick draw piercer. And we will attempt to attack for 5.
That is 1 from weapon, 2 from bullet. Are you distant?
Oh, I guess she does. Okay, whoops. No, you're right. Just 3 then.
Okay, I'll go to 14.
Creeping torment.
Yep, second creeping torment.
And then this is renewed. This is broken and it gets banished. On banish, I draw a card with the class bonus.
Yes.
I will. Now I think I will pay a memory for an idle thoughts.
Okay.
See what we have. These are bad. Sure. We will just put them like this. And then pass to you.
Okay. Nothing on your end.
Nope.
I'll materialize Lunar Conduit. Another 1-cost card that costs less to play if I'm cleric. Whenever I activate an Astra element card, so whenever I do that from hand or deck for Star Calling, I can put a counter on it. And I get to pay 3 at any time. I can rest it and pay 3 to deal an amount of damage to a target unit equal to the amount of counters on it.
Oh, okay.
Afterwards, I remove a counter.
Gotcha.
Then I'll recollect, draw. Second draw damaging me kind of hurts. Gotta say. 3 damage. I will Play Cosmic Bolts. Pay 3. On the activation of Cosmic Bolts, Lunar Conduit will get a counter. Do you have responses?
Nope.
Lunar Conduit will get a counter. Go to 1. Cosmic Bolt does 4 damage plus 2 more for every Cosmic Bolt in my banishment and discard graveyard. So this one is just coming at your champion for 4.
Okay. Yep. I'll go to 7.
1, 2, 3, 4. With that, I have no cards in hand. I will pass turn to you.
Cool. We will wake up. Will materialize. So now, if I want to, I can choose to pay the floating memory for a cost from my material deck.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll pay the
And
one.
it's 1 for 1.
Yeah, we'll pay the 1 for the Shadow Twins. Shadow's twin. That has 5 durability. We'll go to Recollection at the beginning of Recollection. Plated Bullet again. And then I will pick this up and draw. You don't have any cards in hand, right?
I have no cards in hand. It's also worth pointing out that I have a Serene Spirit, which I can banish, lose access to Fire Element, or recover 6.
Okay. It just recovers. That's fine. I don't got anything else. Yeah, I mean, let's just pay 2 for a Mind Break Bullet, and we'll load it. This is on champion hit. Look at opponent's memory and discard a card from it with 3 attack. So we will go.
And it's doubled. All right. Shadow's Twins damage adds to 6 now.
Yeah, so it's 3, 6. Yep. So I'll swing 6.
I go to 20.
And then, yeah, whenever an attack using this weapon triggers an on hit, triggers an additional time, so you'll get 2 more additional, or 2 more.
2 more of those, yep.
We're just gonna use 1. Have a dice for 4. And then I'll look at your memory and discard a card from the Mind Break Bullet.
Twice, actually.
Ooh.
We have Spurn to Ash, Meteor Strike, and Scry the Skies.
I'll take the Scry and the not the Meteor Strike.
Scry and Spurn?
Yes.
Alright.
Counter. And then these are in my memory. I'll pass to you.
Alright, I've got 20 on me.
And
A
if
great
you...
time to Chalice of Blood if it wouldn't just kill me. Go Cosmic Astroscope.
Yeah, that's the one that that's the good one, isn't it?
That's the one that glimpses me 3 every turn.
Yeah.
It does cost 1, so I will banish my Meteor Strike. So whenever you glimpse, I can choose to make you glimpse 3 instead. And I can tap it to rest it, tap it to glimpse 3.
Okay.
At the beginning of my turn, I will tap it, glimpse 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And put these to the bottom. Recollect and take my first draw.
Mm-hmm.
Use Potion of Healing to recover 5. Go to 15. And I will pass to you 1 card in hand.
Draw. Not gonna material. Beginning of Recollection for the supply drone. Don't have anything, so then I'll pick up and draw. Do champions count as units?
Champions are units.
Okay. I will pay 2.
backstep Diana. Make her distant.
I'll pay 2. And I will play Violent Haze. So
Violet Haze.
yeah, Violet Haze. All units I control become distant. Then put Violet Haze on the bottom of target champion's lineage. Which I
get minus 2 HP for the rest of
yes.
the game. Yeah. Okay. So in response to that coming down,
Yes.
math. In response to that coming down, I will banish my Spirit of Serene Fire.
And that's recover
Recover
6.
6.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll have 23 health.
Yep. And I will load. I'll load the plated bullet into the Shadows Twin.
Okay.
And then I will go for, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
I will go to 16.
And
Bullet is renewable. I get 2 more Creeping Torments.
3 here, and I'll pass to you.
On top. Materialize the Grand Crusader's Ring.
Yep.
Beginning of Recollection. Tap Cosmic Astroscope. Glimpse 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Bottom 2, 1 top.
Okay.
Recollect and draw. First card.
Yep.
Pass.
Passing turn.
Passing turn.
Gotcha.
2 cards.
Restand. Material phase. We'll just get the plated bullet again.
With plated bullet on the stack,
Yes.
I will use Grand Crusader's Ring for my first draw of the turn.
Yes.
Draw a card, go to 3.
Cards. So does Violet Haze make everything distant all the time? It doesn't say specifically till end of turn or anything.
You played it, right?
Yeah.
So you play it, it goes to the bottom of my lineage. The effect, its initial effect is when you play it. So
Okay.
now all it has is its inheritance.
The inherited. Okay. So I'll load the.
It's like if you went to the graveyard.
Right.
And you had an effect when you were in the graveyard.
Okay.
But you didn't get the effect of playing the card because you weren't playing the card.
Gotcha. Yes, I'll load the plated bullet.
Okay. Now
And,
that will hit for how much?
5.
In response to the swing, I will play Spell Shield Astra. Pay 2.
Okay. And
Do
that.
you have responses to this or Lunar Conduit getting a counter?
Nope.
Lunar Conduit gets a counter, goes to 2 of them. Spell Shield Astra. The next time damage would dealt to my champion this turn, I prevent that damage and glimpse X, where X is the amount of damage dealt.
Okay. Yep. So it'd be 5.
So it would be 5.
Yep.
In combat phase, I suppose. And we.
Yeah.
Sorry, this doesn't end yet. So we glimpse 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We grimace. Check our hands. Put 1 to bottom. Four to top. 1 to bottom. Thinking. No, I think we keep all 5 on top, actually.
I don't know if that's good or bad. So then, yeah, the battle phase will end there.
The damage, we go to damage step, then damage Spell Shield Astra happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then played it.
Then after that, combat phase ends.
So then I go to 2 durability, that gets renewed back on top here. I will pay 1. for an idle thoughts.
Sure.
We'll set all 4 on top like so. And pass to you then.
Okay. On top. Materialize Safeguard Amulets. At the beginning of my recollection, I'll tap Cosmic Astroscope. Comes 3. Star Call Cosmic Bolts. For free. This is 6 damage heading at your champion. Responses?
Nope.
Lunar Conduit also gets counter. So
I'll go to 13 damage.
Go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 damage. Recollect and draw for turn. And I will pass to you.
Okay.
These are in hand. Okay.
Real, we'll just get the plated bullet back. Up and draw. Yeah, let's load again. And then attempt to attack for 5.
5. I have 23 health. Loading plated bullet.
Yes, yep, plated bullet.
Alright. I will take the 5. Go to 21. And gain another 2.
Yeah, so you should have 8.
Or whatever they're called. Groovy Torments.
I'll get another dice here in a second, but it's your turn then.
Okay. At your end step, I will pay 3. Tap Lunar Conduit. To deal 3 damage to your champion.
16.
1, 2, 3. And remove a counter. Goes to 2. On top. Materialize. What's your influence? Cards in hand and memory.
I have 3 cards in hand. No memory.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I did that turn was plated bullet.
Materialize ingredient pouch.
Okay.
Beginning of recollection. Tap Cosmic Astroscope. Comes 3. And I will Star Call Cosmic Bolt for free.
Yeah.
You get a counter on Lunar Conduit, goes to 3.
Yeah.
And Cosmic Bolt does 4, 6, 8 damage to you.
Yeah.
4, 6, 8, yes.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Collects. Draw. And pay 3, tap Lunar Conduit. Attempts to deal 3 damage to you.
Yep. I don't have any way to get it out of that.
So the thing that happened to that game that made it go significantly slower was first that at the very beginning you didn't how do I say this?
I didn't swing, I know, and then one thing I did mess up is that on the end of your turn I could have backstepped the unit to give him distant for more damage.
You were missing. You gave away a lot of card advantage. You banished Umbra Sight, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You I didn't see you use floating memory. If you had it, you should have used it.
The only floating memory I did use was for the gun.
But you weren't very conservative with it. And so that resulted in you having very few cards in hand when you hit level 3. You didn't have too much to do.
Right. So you can only use floating memory on the materialized stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically materialization. And that's the only reason I'm specifying that is because Dungeon Guide does not materialize.
Okay,
So it won't count for Dungeon Guide.
gotcha.
There's some cards that require floating memory as an alternate cost too, though.
There are some cards, yeah.
I can do. I got one more in me if you want to go one more.
Sure.
Now that I got
Try myself another match.
Now that I got the general consensus of how this deck actually somewhat plays.
Yeah. I'm going to rebuild one of my better decks, or what I'm going to be using more.
Right. Yeah. Once my Lorraine cards come in, I definitely want to practice with Lorraine as well.
Let's see if I can get all these cards actually shuffled. Okay, would you like to go first or second?
I'll try first this time. And then the Umbra site, for example, since it's a Umbra element, I can't actually use that until level 3, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's very good as a, you just hit level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need to get cards back because level 3 was very expensive.
Right.
Umbra site is something that helps you do that.
Okay.
One tip with
least
Umbrasite.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nid.
Yes.
Okay, I was just gonna say, one tip with Umbrasite: when you go to level 3, you have it in hand. You can always use it during your recollection phase. Take the damage, draw that card to memory, then pick it right back up. Just something to be aware of with fast speed cards as you learn the game.
Right, it can be done in any sort of the phases.
Beginning of recollection is OP.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Cool. And then half cuts once again. Fine. You want me to do the third again?
Do 2/3.
Okay.
This is approximately
Two.
half. And you said you're going first?
Yes.
So go ahead.
Yep. We'll do the luck. We'll do the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do. Interesting. All these cards look really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4 supply drone and pass you.
Okay. Materialize Spirit of Serene Fire. Glimpse 6. One, two. I think just those two to bottom.
Okay.
Draw 4, 5, 6 for turn.
Hmm.
See what we have. All right, I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Let's go for level 1. 2, 4, 6. So 2. Force load. Pick up.
Don't forget at the beginning of our collection, you get a bullet.
Yes. Thank you. Do the taser shot. Go 1. B4 Imperial Rifleman. On enter, he becomes distant.
Just that simple, huh?
Right? That's I was like, well, I should have done that, the first time. And then we'll go 3.
I will take 3.
Past you.
What's your influence at?
5.
Okay. I earn step. I will play Creative Shock, pay 3. This will allow me to draw 2 cards and then discard a card.
Yes. Why couldn't you have played that card last game when you had 8 Creeping Torments?
Because I didn't have it at any point last game. Oh, I would have played it. Not when I had 8 Creeping Torments.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was gonna pull out some crazy stuff, but then Creeping Torments prevented me from doing it. I will discard Reprogram.
Okay.
Now we materialize Arisanna level 1.
Okay.
Banish Floating Memory. Roll 2 herbs. Whoa. Roll 2 herbs. Blue root, blue flower. So why not? Again, a recover and level. Collect and draw for turn. What's the exact reminder text of renewable?
I'll tell you here in a
You know.
second. If this card would be banished from the field or an intent, put it into the owner's material deck instead.
Banished from the field or an intent. Okay. Interesting. I will play Serum of Wisdom. Pay 1.
And that card
Pay
does.
another. I'll explain after I pick.
Nope, you're good.
1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 sounds right. Yeah. Serum is another potion. I can sacrifice it to glimpse 3 and draw a card into my memory.
Gotcha.
And I will pass my turn to you.
Okay. And materialize phase. I will materialize for 0 the quick draw piercer.
Sure.
And then I will recollection. Let's get the plated bullet. And then I'll pick up recollection. Let's load the taser shot into quick draw piercer.
Okay.
Then let's go for 1 in champion.
From the champion, I will. What's your influence again? Sorry.
My influence is currently 6.
Currently 6. I'll play Resolute Stand in response.
Is that the prevent damage thing again?
This is the prevent 3 for the rest of the turn.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. Check my material deck for a second. So does 0 damage still count as hitting?
0 damage is not hitting.
Okay. I gotta ask the obvious questions.
Yeah, that's good.
I think a 3 memory for the automaton bomber.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'll pass to you.
Okay. Go Arisanna level 2. Banish 2 at random. We're gonna roll 1, 6. Just gonna roll 2 dice and see what. If they're the same, I'll reroll one of them. 6 and 4. 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast Cure and Spell Shield Astra, which are the 2 cards I did not want to banish. The exact 2 cards under the 6. Let's roll some herbs. We have a blue flower and a spring leaf, which is a cycle herb. Second blue flower. Recollect and draw. Let's see, this is an interesting situation. Go to end step, sacrifice 2 silver shrines, draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We'll restand. We'll materialize. Level 2. Once again, currently 2, 4, 6 for the first one. 1 Mind Break Bullet, and then even and odd, so even. 4 Mind Break Bullet.
Okay.
I'll pick up. I guess on enter first, I get the bullet card.
Yes, you get on enter before you pick up, yeah. And
then the supply.
Next time, if you want to speed up the banish, you can just roll for keeps.
Okay, that's fair. Nothing else I can get, so then I'll just draw then. This is like the most awful hand.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go attack for 1.
I'll take 1, go to 4.
Attack 1 again with the Imperial.
Go to 5.
I suppose we will go 2 then with Diana. With 1 from the gun and the 1 from the bullet. And this is the on champion hit. If you level up, you deal.
Yep, I take it.
7. This will lose a durability counter. This will renew. And pass to you then. I have 4 cards in hand.
Okay. I will materialize. What's your influence now?
Just 4.
Just 4.
Right, that's only cards in hand and then memory.
Cards in hand and memory.
Yeah, just 4 then. I just have 4 cards in hand.
I will materialize Necklace of Foresight. Recollect and draw for turn. Play Dungeon Guide, which will level me up, which will make me take damage. That's okay. Haven't leveled up yet. Need to banish first. Okay. Responses to Dungeon Guide.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for keeps. 3 is kept.
Okay.
Banish Spurn and Comet Fall. Take 4. 4, go to 11. You can go Arisanna, level 3. First order of business, you have 5 cards. I will play Fast Cure. Pay 2. I have 3.
I just have 4. I'm sorry. 4 cards in hand.
You got 4?
Yeah.
Well, I have 3.
Okay.
Responses to Fast Cure.
Nope.
Okay, I will recover 4. I will use Serum of Wisdom.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's swing Dungeon Guide at your champion first.
And that's just what, 2 damage?
That is 1 damage.
Oh, just 1. Yep.
Then we will Serum.
Yep.
That was 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fine. 2 to bottom, 1 to top. Draw a card to memory. And I'll pass the turn to you.
And materialize, taser shot. Then no effect from the supply drone. I'll just draw for turn. 1 for an idle thoughts.
Okay.
Sure, just like that. Let's go. You can't attack into rested units, right?
You can attack into rusted units.
Okay.
You can attempt to kill my Dungeon Guide if you so desire.
How much health does the dungeon guide have?
3. It is a 1-3.
Let's load the plated bullet into the quick draw piercer. And let's swing 3 into the dungeon guide.
Dungeon Guide dies.
Renewable, and then on banish of the quick draw piercer, draw a card.
Yes.
Go 1 and 2 champion.
Thinking.
Yep.
Necklace of Foresight.
Okay.
In response to the attack. Comes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom. Bottom. Top and top. And you said this is coming at me for 1?
Yes.
I'll take 1, go to 8.
Automaton bomb.
Automaton puts me to 9.
Does memory, this is, I guess, good to know. So memory, even though I have this set here, if I pay for something else, does it go from like left to right?
Memory is just your memory.
Okay. So it really doesn't matter.
It's just one conglomerate thing.
Okay.
It's just one thing. That's why we have to roll at random from it.
Okay, that makes sense. This is like tough. I'm just gonna pass the turn there.
Cards in
4 cards in hand, 1 memory, so 5 total. 5 influence total, rather.
I'll materialize Lunar Conduit.
Okay.
Recollect. And draw. Play Scry the Skies. Pay 1.
Yes. Yep.
Those three. 1, 2, 3. That's an interesting one. I will Star Call Astrocyte. This costs 0 to Star Call, so I will not use my ability on it.
Hmm.
Try the Skies will finish resolving. You can draw a card to my memory.
Yep.
Astrocyte will resolve. I will Glimpse 1. Well, I get a counter on Lunar Conduit first.
Right.
Glimpse 1. I will Starkle this one. It's another Astrocyte. Finish resolving the first one, draw a card.
Yes.
Then we get another Lunar Conduit trigger. The second one resolves. Glimpse 1. The bottom. And draw a card. That was eventful. You have 1 card in memory.
Yeah, 1 card in memory, 4 cards in hand.
I'm gonna play. How much HP does Imperial Rifleman have?
Imperial Rifleman has 2.
I'm going to play Start Celestial Dawn for 3.
Okay.
2, 3. This is a 2/4 with some of the most confusing wording in the game. Essentially, if something comes into the field without being played, so in this case, Curse Torments, other cases, Crux puts a card onto the field. So if you don't materialize it, you don't activate it, it comes in through some other effect. The start will banish it face down.
Okay.
In this case, it's Creeping Torments.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, she has a 2/4 who will swing at your Imperial Rifleman for 2.
Yep.
Have 1 card. Oh yeah, that's also a Lunar Conduit trigger since it's Astral Element card activated. And I will pass to you 1 card in hand.
Freestand. I will pay the floating memory from the idle thoughts to materialize the blast shot pump 1.
Okay.
Then I will also, I guess at the beginning of recollection, I will get my plated bullets, and then I will pick up and draw. I'd like to load the plated bullet into the blast shot pump. And then I would like to swing Diana into that rested unit. It would be 3. And then the class bonus of combat damage will be dealt to that unit by an attack using blast shot pump. It deals damage to that unit in additional. I guess to an additional unit. So just 3.
Interesting stuff here. Memory. It's good. The start will take 3, and my champion will take 3, go to 12.
1 here, renew here. Let's just go 1 into the rested unit.
Start dies.
Let's go 1. Let's go 1 for an idle thoughts again.
Sure.
I'm going to set them like this on top. Then for 3, for another Imperial Rifleman on enter, he gets distant. And I will go 3 at your champion. My influence is 4.
I will go to materialization. Get ingredient pouch. Beginning of recollection, tap ingredient pouch, pay 1 to roll an herb die and get an herb.
Gotcha.
We got a white root, which is another level. Recollect, and draw for turn. A lot of cards in hand now. I will play Cometfall. A 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'm not star calling it. This will deal 4 damage to all non-Astra units. And Lunar Conduit will get a counter.
Go to 5 damage, and this will die.
4 counters. 4 or 3. It's 4.
And so, just to reiterate, I can only pay 1 floating memory. Like, I can't do 2 floating memory to pay for, like, a 2 cost out of the materialize, or?
You can use it 1 for 1, so you can use 2 floating memory to pay for 2 of the cost.
Gotcha. So if it's a 2 cost, I can pay 2 floating memory?
Yes.
Perfect.
Floating memory is good. And I will pass the turn to you. Congratulations,
Freestand.
you got a better on Diana level 3.
Yeah, I might as well start. So we're gonna try here. So we're gonna do the 2 floating memory off the Idle Thoughts and the Automaton Bomber. And then
4 reroll 5, 6.
how do I want to do this? You get to pick. This is 1.
That's 1. The far side is 4.
Yes.
Pick 1.
Airship Engineer is banished. Then I will.
Resistance.
Yep, she becomes distant. I will pick up, draw. One card in hand. Going to do the lineage release here. Get materialize
Sure.
a gun.
Remember, pay for its costs if it's Shadows Twin or something.
So it will be Shadow's Twin, and I will pay.
You have to have it in your memory first.
Oh, do you? Okay, whoops.
It's the same as materialization.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, then
So
yeah, I
if
can.
you can't pay for it, then
Yeah, I don't
I think you're
so.
technically supposed to fail to find in that situation, but whatever. I'll let you pay something.
Understandable. Okay, so then yeah. So can I do this? Can I go Umbra Sight for 0?
You can go Umbra Sight for 0, draw a card, draw into your memory, and then Shadows Twin. So you draw into hand first.
Oh yeah. Draw into hand, then draw into may draw into memory.
Draw into memory. Goes to your lineage. And then you take
2 damage.
2 for every curse card there, so 2.
7.
Goes to 7.
And now may I do the
Yeah, you can use that banishing the 1 card in your memory.
Gotcha. Banish the Automaton Bomber.
That's why it's reserved. It's referred to as reserve cost versus memory cost.
Got you. Okay.
So yeah, now Shadows Twin's out of the field. Ta-da. It's okay.
Go 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, we don't. Let's load the taser shot into the Shadow's Twin.
Sure.
Go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Put it in Diana's to swing with it. This would give me 2 torments.
And then I guess if you were to level up,
Take the 6. Go to 21.
yeah, then I guess for some reason, somehow, if you were able to level up, you'd take 8.
There's one level 3 champion that can level up, and I don't have it.
Interesting. So that'll go to 4. That's it for me this turn.
2 Proving Torments. Actually, kind of annoying. Untap. Triggers the Cosmic Astroscope. Banish. Fast Cure from forever ago. Gain for collection. Ingredient Pouch. Should have another frame opportunity after Ingredient Pouch. Roll an herb. It is. Can you see that?
You're good. Whatever it is, you're fine.
It was a
It's a learning.
which is another cycling herb. Cosmic Astroscope. Glimpse 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You have a star call option. Interesting one. I'm going to arrange them like this. Recollect. And draw for turn. Now here's a fancy card. I'm going to brew. Normally brew potions. But I'm going to brew Prima Materia.
What's that do?
I get to brew it for 4 herbs of different names, so all my herbs. I can tap it to draw a card into my memory. Then, if it was brewed, the next time an Astra element source I control would deal damage, it does damage plus 3 instead.
Okay.
And since it will be brewed forever, it's always brewed, that effect will apply forever.
Okay.
So it's there. How do I want to do this? I think Blast Shot Pump still. Do this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll actually do that. I will play Meteor Strike from hand, which has a different effect than playing it from Starcall. From hand, it destroys a target non-champion object.
Okay.
Unit is ally or champion. Object is anything on the field.
Including spells?
Spells aren't on the field, so they're not objects.
Okay, so like these are unaffected?
Those aren't unaffected. The reason those are unaffected, sorry, they are unaffected, but the reason is they're part of a champion's lineage. And I can't destroy champions.
Okay.
Just like I can't destroy your Spirit of Fire because it's your champion.
That's fair.
So Meteor Strike will destroy your Shadow's Twin.
Sure.
I will use Prima Materia to draw a card into my memory. Yeah, I suppose we'll do that. Draw a card to memory. And then I will pass my turn to you.
Thinking. Curious to try this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on your end turn for Umbral Tithe. Cost 1
Right on
less.
my end stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it costs 1 less to
In response to
activate.
Umbral Tide.
Yep.
Actually, I have a few things in response to Umbral Tide. Actually, I should be dead right now because I drew another card. But Serene Spirit of Fire. This might kill me anyways. We'll say I Spirit of Fire for the sake of the game.
Right, so you'd go to from
So I
21.
go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the things trigger.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'd suggest playing that on your next turn so that more Creeping Torments trigger.
So Umbral Tide
Because they
was.
only trigger once. That trigger effect only triggers once per turn, regardless.
Mhm.
It's not every 2 cards, it's the second card. So you play that on your turn after materialization,
Right.
or in response to materialization. Then you can do more damage out of it.
Where are we at currently?
I should be at 19.
Okay.
I suggest playing that card during
Right.
your turn.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. So yeah. So
we'll
we
head
go
to
to.
materialization.
We'll do that. We'll materialize.
I messed up.
The plated bullet.
Okay.
Then I guess on recollection. Then.
Yeah. On recollection or in response to your plated bullet entering the field.
Yeah, we'll do on recollection. Then we will do the 1, 2 for the Umbral Tide, since it's 3 minus, well, 5 minus 3, so for 2.
So remind me what this thing does.
It costs 1 less to activate for each curse card in each champion's lineage. And then each player draws 2 cards into their memory, then deals 4 damage to each champion controlled by players with 6 or more cards in their memory.
Right.
So,
That's great.
so we'll each draw 2 into memory.
You said it does 4 damage.
Yeah, so you'll draw 2 into your memory, and then deal 4 damage to each champion controlled by players with 6 or more cards in their memory. So if you're,
kill me.
yeah.
All right. So note to self: don't do that next time.
Those are great learning games. I'm happy to have at least gotten there one time.
Yeah. I kind of wish I need to rebuild my Water Xander deck.
So that whole game, I literally was not drawing any cards that gave anything distant. Like I kept drawing into automaton bombers, the idle thoughts, the 2 mind break bullets. Like I was bricking on everything. So just trying to dig and dig and dig and hope you just couldn't kill
Should've
me.
included more fogs. I've just been adjusting to perform my local meta. So
Should have played Freitas, my dude. Should have just played Freitas.
That's
Bird, no, bird, no.
Are you on your phone? Tilt?
No.
Why do you sound so weird?
But yeah,
You sound weird. No, I'm on my work computer.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy Diana's playstyle because it does remind me a little bit of, like, I was messaging in chat, Lexi from Flesh and Blood, of like loading the arrow and firing the bow.
I'm sure it had no inspiration whatsoever.
For sure, right? But I am interested whenever my Lorraine cards come in to try to learn her playstyle. I'm curious to know how that looks like. Well, yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you the card I was waiting to pull out but never got to because Creeping Torments are stupid.
Okay.
I have Chalice of Blood in here.
Okay.
Which when I'm at 20 damage or more, I can activate.
And that
But
does.
it draws me 2 cards.
Oh no.
You know you can respond to each trigger of the Creeping Torment, right?
I did not, but I don't know how much that actually helps me.
So you take the 4 for your second draw, you have 23, or whatever, then you pop Chalice, and if you grab like exercise curses, you can remove the curse that's potentially going to kill you.
Oh yeah,
That's
I guess that makes sense because if each of them go on the stack, you would have your,
I also this deck also swapped its floating memory of exercise for reprograms because I'm more worried about Sylvian automatons for now.
right.
I don't know what I'm doing with this deck. It's cool, but I don't know.
But yeah, great games. Thank you for helping me learn. And like I said, I'll probably put this online just so my friends can also kind of see how the game works because they're interested in at least looking at it. And maybe perhaps sometime this week still I'll message in chat to see if anybody else or you included want to get some more games in so I can help familiarize myself with this deck and potentially Lorraine this week. And then hopefully,
Next time,
go
looking
ahead.
for game.
Yep, for sure. Yes, absolutely. And then I've probably mentioned it before. Sometime this week, I should hopefully have those 2 boxes of Fractured Crown. I might open one in the
Interesting.
little game room channel here. So, but yeah, thanks everybody. We'll see yous.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, YouTube.
See you guys.